The mission of how I started podcasting and started Special Chronicles is giving respect and voice to those of us with special needs. I became an athlete leader of Special Olympics Illinois, and when I recorded the audio of the speeches that I was given and putting those up as podcasts, I soon received messages of encouragement, and I learned that it was a powerful platform and really helping to make a difference in people's lives. 12 years ago, I didn't expect that anybody would want to even listen to me. We have over 42,316 listeners per month. It's a humbling experience. I'm really grateful to make a difference in other people's lives. Live from Ohio International Airport, United Airlines, Polaris Club. This is Daniel. We don't have that spotlight that we had before, but my name is Daniel, founder of Special Chronicles and a Southern Tribal International Global Messenger of Special Olympics and Service Ambassador at United Airlines. We're doing a couple of things during this stream. The podcast, we're going to kind of reset doing a couple of things. So first, Suzi, you're going to interview me, and then we're going to kind of switch gears, and I'm going to stop the audio podcast, and we'll reset, and then I have the host the conversation with you. So for this first part, why don't you just kind of kick it off and first introduce yourself to our listeners, and then we'll go from there.
Hello, listeners. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Suzi Cabo, and I am the managing director of our global community engagement team at United Airlines. And one of the many things that my team does and have the privilege and honor to do is manage the relationship between United Airlines and Special Olympics. 4 years ago, in fact, our formal relationship started, and I couldn't be more proud to be there since day one. And today we're turning the tables a little bit. I get to be in the interview seat and interview not just Podman Dan, not just Sergeant Stryver, International Global Messenger, not just a gold medal athlete, but also one of United's original UA4.
Can we just say, you guys just threw this on me last minute as the tape it, like, let's just throw down that fourth wall.
That's it.
And last minute and also just kind of also throw down that fourth wall. We've been having a lot of behind the scenes phone calls. And I think our last one, I didn't mean to call you, but that accidental call was actually good.
It happens that way.
So let's say sometimes accidental calls can be good.
They can be very good because it let us hear, right?
It let us hear.
And I think that's another thing that I'm just so proud of, Daniel, our relationship, not just as coworkers right now. I genuinely consider you a friend. I talk to you pretty much on it seems like a weekly basis now, and have just enjoyed getting to know you, getting to know your family, and just seeing you not just work here at United, but thrive and make this a better place. So I'm thrilled to be here and talking to you today.
Awesome.
So you are now approaching your 1 year anniversary mark at United. That's a big deal.
It is.
It's a really big deal. How does that make you feel?
Can we play some more applause?
Love it. I need to know your effects buttons so I can just push them when I need to.
I know. I feel it. Yeah.
Now I got the applause
So
button.
it's the yellow button.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Warning, there might be a lot of applause because now I'm going to geek out on this whole.
Yeah, I didn't even play our theme song, but I'll play it.
That's all right.
This is the kind of bonus.
These are bonus footage here.
Bonus footage.
So how does approaching your 1 year anniversary with United? How do you feel about that?
It's amazing. Looking back, kind of where I was a year ago, I didn't really know that much about our jobs in this program, and I kind of, to be fully, and I've shared this on previous episodes in the past. I don't know which episode, because we have hundreds.
So you're on what, 400 something?
Well, it's technically over 300, but I've somehow not numbered this sequence.
You're getting close, though.
Over 400. Yes. Over 400, yeah. And last September, I wasn't in, I was kind of really overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. And when I got the phone call from Karen Milligan at Special Olympics about this job, he also told me about kind of two big things in one phone call, which is, I don't know if it's totally good, but it ended up working out good. So she told me about this job, and at the same time, she told me about, so she and Dave Bean, our president and CEO of Special Olympics Illinois, we are going to Dublin for a unified leadership workshop for Special Olympics. And she told me about these two, and I wasn't in a good place, but now, and I was a little hesitant going through this whole interview process, but now I'm really grateful for this opportunity because my self-confidence has grown a lot, and I've really been able to really develop in communication, with helping customers, with communicating with people in different cultures. And in college, I took a cross-cultural communication class. So now some of that is kind of helping
on the job. Helping on the job, yeah.
Yeah, and so, but yeah. Karen Milligan even recognizes that my self-confidence has really grown a lot, and now looking at coming to 1 year, I've really developed. I might have to take this off.
Yeah, go ahead and get comfortable.
Yeah, let me
get comfortable. We're going to be here a while.
We're going to be here all day.
As Daniel is making himself more comfortable here in our Polaris lounge, I'm just going to comment on the fact that you said, though, when you approached the interview almost, just over a year ago, it's intimidating. It's intimidating for everybody, right? That was such a normal feeling. I was intimidated when I approached my first work interview. And the other comment that you made of having to work on your confidence and the ability to come out and be, you're all good.
I have to adjust myself in the camera.
Of course you do. It's very important.
Yeah. Go on. Continue.
Wonderful. He's all set. Name, badge, and all. So you talk about, overcoming these obstacles to get yourself to a place where you are feeling more comfortable and confident. I think that's another thing that many people struggle through. And I'm going to tell you this, sitting here across from you today, seeing you in action.
Just move it up a little bit. No, yeah, move the mic up a little bit. So
Oh, to me.
To you, yeah. So
I'm a rookie here. This is my first time. So I'm learning from the best and I'm learning on the job. This is why I wanted to have Coffee Talk with you. I told you I wanted to learn from you, and it's happening right here live in front of you all.
It's just people need to be, but with the mask, we need
with the masks. So I was just going to say, sitting here across from you, when I arrived at O'Hare this morning, you don't even know this, I was going through the security line. Yeah. And you were walking through that lobby like you owned the place. You are saying hello to people. People know your name. You are a true celebrity here at United.
You saw me this morning?
I did. I was too far away. I would have made a scene if I yelled from across the security line. So I didn't do that. But I was just observing and seeing you. And I know it's not easy. I know it takes work. But seeing you from afar, seeing you do your thing as you are leading your podcast, you would never know that is something that you struggle with. Yeah. So you have mastered it beautifully. Yeah. And I know it's something that you struggle with every day.
Yeah. And that's what I say. Communication is my biggest struggle, but it's also my biggest passion. Because I've had growing up in high school, even before, there was times when in my very early years, back when I had a lot more hair, and
the laughter button is the teal button.
No. That's the drum one. Laughter is orange one.
Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning.
I would come home from school in tears because I really communication just wasn't my. It was really difficult, and it might be surprising for like you said. Now seeing me, like you said, a celebrity, and now that we have a billboard, and a billboard by Gate C21. Now it's even not just with employees, but now all customers will recognize us.
And you're right. That visual representation and recognition is very different. People recognize your voice. You have 42,000 plus listeners that tune in. Now people recognize your face and see you. That's a whole different level of celebrity.
And even those back in 2015, I was in Los Angeles. I actually flew on United to go to our World Games. And I was at the final leg of the torch run. And this other athlete in New York, she was volunteering, just like I was producing some live podcasts there. And she came up to me and I interviewed her, and she was like, "Oh, I know who you are. I know what Special Chronicles is." And to meet a listener on the streets of Los Angeles doing this international games was back in 2015. Yeah. Let alone now, it's even more. It's a humbling experience to be able to make a difference, not just in podcasts, but now to make a difference coming to work at United is a really humbling experience that I'm grateful to have.
And I'll say this too. So we use the term celebrity, and you hear the term celebrity all over the place, right? And there are some good celebrities and some bad celebrities, and some celebrities that use their influence for positive things. I definitely put you in that category. So what you are doing through Special Chronicles, through the Unified at Work, special series, through your amazing
international.
I was going to say all of the things, but no, I've also been listening to your Daniel and Georgia podcast.
Now it's the Georgia and Daniel show.
Of course it is. Did you all hear that? That's amazing, as it should be. And I've listened.
I put a poll on Instagram stories, and all fans voted. 85% of our fans voted to change it.
Congratulations, Georgia. That
it's not what I wanted, but
that's all right. The fans have spoken, and Georgia is in the lead.
Yeah, but as it should be.
You are 100% right.
I love Georgia, and all fans love her too.
And the fans love her too, which is incredible. But all of these things and all these platforms, and like you said, your internet, on specialchronicles.com, what you're doing now of literally being a face in the airport to our customers, literally being a face on one of our ad campaigns. And what you are doing is so good. You are a celebrity that is driving a message that is changing people's lives. That's gotta be overwhelming.
Yeah,
Like, how does that feel?
It's really humbling to really be that face. Well, a lot of times, yes, growing up in my early years, people would know me, but they would always know me as that kid with challenges. That I feel like there was a high emphasis on that label that I and all of us, the original UFO, have. But now I feel like when people see us, they see us not for. They see me not. They see me not for my disability, but they see me for what I'm able to do, not just on the field, but off the field as well.
It's amazing. You inspire me. You I learn from you. I just get so motivated by you, which part of it is what prompted our coffee talk. And I don't think either one of us had a sip of coffee yet. So maybe we need to officially have a sip of coffee.
Wait. I thought coffee talk was in the next episode.
Well, maybe we can have two. So we're going to figure out how to have a sip of coffee through mass.
We're going to have two coffee talks. Okay.
We'll call this one a coffee sip.
Coffee sip.
And we'll have an in-depth coffee talk coming up shortly. But it's been sitting there. So
stay tuned.
And you've been very patient. I don't want your latte to get cold. So at least enjoy that. And then I am going to switch because
Can I just say, I wish we had pumpkin spice lattes all year round.
I'm with you. The pumpkin spice jam is real. I love it. I love the pumpkin spice cereal. I love the pumpkin spice muffins. I love the pumpkin spice coffees.
Pie.
Pumpkin spice pie. All those things. And I'm with you.
I think it's pumpkin pie, not spice.
Pumpkin pie that has spices in it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, and just to do a quick shift, because this was really one of the reasons why I wanted to get together with you and have a coffee talk, a coffee sip, and really interview you. I am so amazed on how you... sounds loud. I'm so amazed how you manage.
Web it up.
I'm amazed at how you manage all of your different capacities. And we're going to continue to talk about this because we do need to wrap our special kind of talk now.
But we'll continue with coffee talk, which we're going to have to stop this.
We are. We're going to continue with coffee talk.
We'll come back.
We will be back. Stay tuned.
Did you have other questions to ask me?
Well, it's the questions that I wanted to know about how you manage all of your schedules in your life. We'll get to that. There's plenty of time.
We can get to that when I ask you too.
We can do it.
We'll go back and forth.
So thanks for this special segment. I had lots of fun and more to come.
More to come. So right here on specialchronicles.com. And I'll let you put us a little outro thing.
Woo!
Until next week, remember, choose to include
Special Chronicles, giving respect and a voice to people with special needs.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Running all over. Let me stop this. There we go.